Hello everyone, welcome back to Shirapti Insights. So in the series of learning Python programming, welcome to lecture 2. Now we just left out with precedence and associative operators in lecture 1. So welcome back to Shirapti Insights once again. So now let me continue with operator precedence. After completing operator precedence, let me move with today I'll be listing how to get user inputs by using Python programming language, and also we will be getting to know about conditional statements, which is one of the fundamental blocks involved in programming paradigm. So coming to the point, operator precedence. I'll make it very simple here. See, operator precedence is nothing but it determines the order in which different operators are evaluated in an expression. I'll give you every example. First, let me cover the basic concept. See, operators with higher precedence are evaluated first. For example, see, this concept is very similar to the rules of arithmetic, where multiplication division takes precedence over addition and subtraction. So operator precedent, here is the order. The order we follow here is parenthesis, exponentiation, unary operators, and followed by multiplication, division, float division, followed by remainder. So these are the operators which will be listed in order. So make sure you just need to keep a note of it because it is very useful in gate examination, and if you are going for any other interview they will be asking the order. And shorthand assignment statements like this. So this is how it works. So this is actually operator precedence. Now what is operator associativity? Operator associativity. See, when operators of the same precedence appear in an expression, associativity is going to determine the order in which they are evaluated. See, it will be left or left. There are two associativity, left associativity and right associativity. For example, if the result is equal to 10 minus 2 plus 3, so it has both minus and plus that have the same precedence, but this is actually left associativity. So when I print result, it is going to output 11 because see, it goes like this. First 10 minus 2 will be evaluated, so 10 minus 2 is going to be 8, and 8 plus 3 11. So this is how it works. I'll give another example. Result is equal to 10 minus 2 multiplication of 3. So they do have operators of the same precedence and or left associativity. So here the output is 15.0. How? As I said earlier, this is a division operator, and integer divided by integer, when we use division it is going to give floating point literal. So 5.0 cross 3 is going to give 15.0. So this is how it works. So this is called left associativity and right associativity. Now I'll give an example. So let's make a try. After that we can move to the new concept. So x is equal to 5, y is equal to 3, z is equal to 2. Now we are going to find result is equal to x plus y times z, floor division of y. After that we need to print the result. I'll give 5 to 10 seconds. Make sure you just need to derive the solution on your own by using your logical thinking. After that, we can able to go for the solution oriented approach. Alright, so now we have to evaluate the expression. First, 5 plus 3 times 2 floor division of 3. So as we all know that multiplication and division have more precedence, so thus they will be evaluated first. Since they have the same precedence and are left associativity, we move from left to right. So this goes like this. So we first evaluate 5 plus 6. So after doing this, the result will be 6 here. Now we evaluate this part. So 5 plus 2, which is 7. That's it, guys. So we goes from left to right associativity. So that's all about this precedence and operations of associativity in the operations. So now I'll give you how to take user inputs. It is very important. So moving to the new concept now, taking user input. You have already learned that print is used to output the values like this. Print 10 is going to give 10. Now we will use an inbuilt function in Python, which is input of. This is actually a function, okay, which actually used to get user input. So now you understand there are different ways we can able to get the input. For example, moving back to the online Python interpreter, I am going to get the name from the user now. So name is equal to input of. Now if I print hello and just name, let's see, it will be asking us to get or write the input first. It is taking too much time. Let me move to any other Python interpreter. Alright, see, now I am going to run it. It is going to ask us the input. As you can see, there is a prompt which is blinking here. Now I will be inputting Ishan, so it will be printing us hello Ishan. If I just give a space like this, once again if I just hit the run button, now Ishan, hello Ishan, we got the output like this. So this is one of the way to get the input, and I'll give you alternative approach. Now let's consider I am going to get someone's age. So print you are age years old. It should come fast. I don't know what is wrong with this online Python interpreter. So let me move back here. See, again it is asking me to enter the age. Let's consider my age is 24. You are 24 years old. Again I am going to enter 34. You are 34 years old. So you can also do like this. Okay, so input function assumes that input is actually a string. You can convert it into an integer. Now we have used two methods to get a name as well as age, but getting a name is fine, that is actually string. Do you think what we got as a age is a string or an integer? guess for 5 more seconds. I'll tell the questions again. We have done something like input, so, and we printed the output like this: you are years old. This is actually string or integer. So if it is string, then what is the way to convert into an integer? So you can convert it to an integer or a numerical value using some inbuilt function called int, like this: age is equal to int input of. So if you now enter the number, it will be taken as integer and not a string. See, now I'll be printing type of age. It will be given a string 34. You see, class of string. But if I am going to enter it as int, now I am going to hit the run button, it will be given as oh, we got the error. Let's see how we can able to sort it. Int input of. So now we got the output as 45. That is, you are 45 years old. So that's how it works. This is not working. So this is how you can able to declare a variable or a number and transform it using string or integer, output the any particular variable to the console. So now I will be giving an MCQ based question which I want you to follow. So what will be the output of the following code if the question is like this: name is going to be input, and we are going to print your name is. So if the user enters chef, so what will be the output? Option A, just chef. Option B, your name is chef. Option C, your name is chef. So make sure you just need to give the answer in the comment section so that the lectures will be going really engaging. So now I'll also give another task. We need a program to print something like hello user. So this is the output. What we can do? So write a program which does the following. You just need to declare. See, this is step number 1. I'll be writing logical sequence of instruction. This is called programming. So declare a string variable x. Now accept a text user input, the name of the user, okay, and store it in a variable which is variable x. Store it in a variable called x. Now the third thing is you need to print the console stating that hello should be included, and before the user defined name, remember to add a space like this. This is a white space actually. So if you give Vimal, the output should be hello Vimal. for this program, make sure you need to write the logical sequence using Python. So just try it, and so that you can also get to know about how it works. So now I will be creating a calculator. So a calculator that does addition and subtraction. So by using input, we need to get the input. First, I'll be declaring a variable with the int, that is input. I'll be getting an input from the a variable. Similar to that from b variable. After getting the input, I am going to do sum, that is a plus b. This is one thing. And difference, that is subtraction, a minus b. I'll be printing sum, print difference. That's all guys. This is the one of the best program in which you can understand three concepts. First one is we are getting the input from the user using the int data type, which is already predefined function in Python. And the second thing is doing operations by using assignment statement, equal to, operands and operators are there. After we are displaying the result. So if I click it, it will ask the input. In this case, I'll give 5 and 5. So the output will be 10 and 0. You see? So that's how it works. It is very simple than what you think. Now let me move forward with converting an input data type. So converting input data type. See, the input function assumes the input input is string by default. This means whatever the user types, which is letters, numbers, special characters, using this input function, directly read it as string. Okay. So if you need to work with numbers, what you can do? That is the challenge here. You have to convert the input to the either integer or float. So we learned how to convert types in one of the previous lessons. So we use the same method here also. So in this case, if I let me erase this difference, now I'll make you to understand even more better. See, before this we will be getting output as 10. Let's see, I am giving 5 and 4. The output will be 9. No problem in it. Okay, now I am going to remove this int. If I run it, I'll give 5 and 4. It will be 54. So this is how the string concatenation and data types between two dissimilar data types works. So if you want to add integer and string, then there will be an error. I'll show in demonstration. This is the integer and the second one is going to be string. I'll be getting an error. So 4 and 5. You see, trace back most recent call lost. So we cannot operate on string and integer on a same data type. This is the main challenge here. So that's all about user inputs. So in this lectures we have got through operator precedence and associative of operators, followed by how to take an input from the user, and also if there are two inputs of different or dissimilar data types, what is the challenge. So in the upcoming video I'll be covering what is the need of if-else statements and conditional statement. There will be some quiz on conditions and we will be combining conditions like and, or. I'll also list some of the debugging techniques that you can use to optimize your code. So until then, so that's all about this lecture. So Make sure you just need to subscribe and stay tuned. Thank you and have a nice day.